What is up, divas and divos? It's your girl Nikki right back at you with another video. Oh my god, I had no clue. I mean, like, this was bigger than a free gift card, y'all. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, let me just say I did a video a couple weeks ago on low content books, which are books that the customer fills out, basically journals, calendars. It's like empty books, like books with lines in them. So I let you know how you can make those kinds of books in minutes. And not only that, I told you the platform that I use to make those books quickly and easily and even spy on your competition. So if you didn't see that video, I suggest you go back and watch that video. I'm going to link it up in the cards and I'm going to link it down below. But for those of you that have already seen that video, I know a lot of you have been asking for me to do a follow-up and let you know how you can do activity books and puzzle books. That's what this video is about today. And in case you didn't know, activity books are actually the highest selling books on Amazon KDP. So if you're one of those people that want to make a passive income creating these easy, low content books, puzzle books, then make sure you stay tuned because we're going to get into it right now. All right, divas and divos, let's get into how to get this money making these puzzle books. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to BookBalt. You know what I mean? That's the best platform to make these books. So when I log into BookBalt, this is what it looks like. So in case you aren't aware, BookBalt has a lot of different options to make regular low content books such as journals or calendars, all that good stuff, which I did in a previous video, like I already said. So I'm not going to go over that. Just go back and watch that video if you want to know how to make those. But today we're doing the puzzle books and activity books. So that is also an option on BookBalt. And let me let you all know right now before I get into this, BookBalt has provided me with a deal to give to the divas and divos, and that is 20% off. So I linked them down below. Check the description box, take that link, go over to BookBalt and sign up and put my code in, Deal Finding Diva. So it's one word, all lowercase, Deal Finding Diva, and you will get 20% off for life, no matter which plan you choose. But let me let you know, if you want to make the puzzle books, you're going to have to make sure that you're picking the plan that includes PuzzleWiz. Okay. So from here, I've already gone over all this. Let me actually move myself for a little bit. I've actually already gone over all of this on the left-hand side in that previous video. Again, go over there if you want to see that. The first thing you should always be doing pretty much is researching. So I'm going to research and find out what are the top types of activity books that are selling. So I'm going to go to products. If you have an idea of like what kind of theme you want, then go ahead and put that in. So I'm going to search kids activity book, and under kids activity book, this is what pops up. These are the books that are selling. You can see right here how many sales that these books have on average per month. So look, 485 sales. Clearly people like these dot to dot books. Okay. And they also have, I see some toddler books, Minecraft, let's see, maze puzzles, cars and trucks. So they have a variety of books for kids. But if you look at the keywords, like which keywords are popular on the right hand side, it'll tell you how many of these keywords are like at the top. So a lot of keywords that people are looking for include like book, kids, activity, fun. Okay, I see workbook. Let's see if there's anything. I see coloring. So if you want to do a coloring book, Halloween is coming. It's the time to do Halloween books. So let's see if there's anything that have to do with like a theme. I see space, horses. Horses are really popular. I see unicorn. Since space was near the top, I'm actually going to do a space book. So I have a couple different options to make a book cover about space. So I'm going to go into BookBalt Designer over here on the right hand side. So here I'm going to do the cover, and my trim size is going to be a 6x9. So my page count, just for this example, I'm going to do 25. I did 25, and this is what it looks like. So for those of you that have already seen the previous video, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but for those of you that didn't, the left side would be the back of the book and the right side is the front of the book. So from here, I can decide, since I'm doing a book about space, I'm going to do like a dark blue. Okay. And BookBalt has a lot of different options. You can add different shapes. They have copyright free images. So this book about space, I'm going to do some stars. Okay. So from here, I can, boom, grid, repeat, bam, look at that. I have stars. So you can do whatever you want with it. That's just one example, but I showed you in the last video, I actually prefer to use Canva. So I'm going to move over to Canva. Why I like to use Canva is because they have so many different options, and I use Canva for pretty much everything, for my social media, for my blog, dealfindingdiva.com, as well as pretty much everything, my YouTube thumbnails, everything. So I'm just really familiar with Canva. So that's why I prefer to use it. I'm going to link it down below. It's a free platform. And then you can actually, if you use my link, you can get a premium element. So that premium element would include, like, if you didn't want to buy like a pro membership like I have, you can get like a free image or something that you can use for your books. So now I'm going to make the cover of the book, and this will include the front and the back. And just so you can see, these are the dimensions that I typically use. So it's just a little over 12 inches by 9 inches, and then you can adjust it. I like to just put it into BookBalt and just adjust it there, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm going to speed this process up, and I'm going to find some elements and things that I can use in order to create a quick little space book cover.
Your teacher wants you to go slow, and she's wrong, because it's the fastest who gets paid.
Okay, I just threw that together, threw the pattern on there, and let me download this. Make sure when you download that you download the file type PDF print, because I made a mistake and I did PDF standard, and then Amazon KDP kicked that stuff back and was like, no, that is not right. So I picked PDF print and I was good to go. Okay, so just remember that, PDF print. All right, so I uploaded that and boom. See how easy that was? All right, so now I could just adjust it right here. Now, let me give you a little tip. Do not put anything right here, like right in this area, because this is where the barcode is going to go. So you don't want to put anything right here. Okay, just a word to the wise. Okay, now the pattern, that's not going to matter because, you know, the pattern is supposed to be there. Okay, but if you're going to have like an image or anything, try to avoid that area. Let me download it. And now I have my cover. So now that I have my cover downloaded, I'm going to go and create my puzzles. Now over here in the upper right hand corner is where I would find PuzzleWiz. So you click on PuzzleWiz. So as you can see, they have lots of options right here on the left side. So I don't even know what Nurikabi is. Am I even pronouncing that right, Nurikabi? Let me know in the comments. But they have crossword puzzles, word search, hangman, look, cryptogram, word scramble, all that good stuff you can read. But mazes, you see all that good stuff, and even connect the dots. And like I mentioned, activity books are the best sellers on Amazon KDP. So if you're not familiar, Amazon KDP is where you would upload your finished products and they would basically create the book and ship it out, do the customer service, all that good stuff. All you're doing is designing the books here, and then Amazon KDP would be able to disseminate it to the customers, and then they'll take their little cut and then you get your cut. Okay. So it's not costing you anything to upload onto Amazon KDP. So use BookBalt and PuzzleWiz within BookBalt to create these kinds of books so that you can create as many as you want and make as much money as you want. Let's get into how to design these books. So the first kind of book that I'm going to do is, let's start easy. Let's start with a maze. You click on that And if you ever get confused, just so you know, right here on the upper left-hand corner right here are tutorials. One thing I love about BookBall is they have lots and lots of tutorials. They have tutorials for everything that they have. So you're never lost. I'm telling you. I always pick bleed. And for my size, I like the 6x9 size. It's a nice, good little size. It's not too big and bulky. Okay. So the paging style is double-sided because you want your puzzles to be on both sides of the page. So choose double-sided if you want that. That's pretty much how all puzzle books are. So choose double-sided. Okay. I don't want to do like a whole big thing. I just want to just show you some examples. So I'm only going to do like 5 pages here. Okay. Because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create an activity book, not just a strict maze book. Okay. Because if you create an activity book, that will actually reach more people's interests, because say if somebody is having a party or if they are in a car or riding on a train or anything like that and they need some things to do, doing one type of thing can get boring real quick, especially if they have other people doing it with them. Then one person might like crosswords more, the other person might like mazes more, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, you can do strict crossword puzzles or strict Sudoku books, all that good stuff. But activity books are where it's at. I'm just letting you know. Okay. Do what you want to do. All right. So 5 pages, and right here is where you can choose the fonts. So whichever one you click on, that example will be right here. And then if you want solutions to be included, click this. Okay. So if somebody gets lost, or you know, a lot of people get frustrated really quickly, so it might be helpful to have some solutions for people. I mean, it's up to you. But also, you can match puzzle and solution page numbers. I'm going to do that, and I don't need page numbers. I submitted that, and they'll let me know when it's ready. That was really fast, and now the document is ready. So I'm going to download the document. These are the puzzles that I have. So as you can see, 5 pages equals these 5 puzzles right here. Okay. Did I count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now you have the solutions. If you want to put the solutions in, again, it's your choice whether or not you put the solutions in, but just know that it's going to take up more pages if you have solutions. Okay. I'm just saying. But as you can see, all of these puzzles are different puzzles. Okay. So you're not getting like ripped off or anything. Everything is different. Okay. So since I'm going to do an activity book, I want this to be for kids, and I'm going to do a word search. Okay. So word searches are a little bit more detailed, but don't worry about it. I got you. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Click on word search. And I did bleed again. I'm doing 6x9. I'm trying to keep everything consistent because they're all going to go into the same book. So make sure that book size is consistent. Okay. Now for the word search, just for the example here, I'm only going to do like 2 pages just because I'm just going to do a quick book here. So again, I'm going to stick with the Canva. Now, this is where it gets a little bit more detailed. So as you can see right here, it says files should be separated into sections per page by an empty line, and the number of sections should match the pages count. Okay. So, and the count of words per section should be between 20 and 30. Okay. So the file extension also must be .csv. I know. I was like, when I looked at that, I was like, wait, what? Okay, don't worry about it, because I'm going to show you how you can easily get a .csv file. Okay, you don't have to have any special anything. Okay, all you got to do is go over to Google Docs and create a spreadsheet. It's simple, I'm telling you. So on Google Docs in spreadsheet, I created a new spreadsheet. I went to File, New, created a new spreadsheet. Boom. Okay, now I filled this in already. So I put 2 20-word sections. Remember, the words have to be between 20 and 30 words for this type of puzzle per section. So how do you know that it's a new section? Like it was saying on that page, you have to put a break in between. So just make sure that there's one empty line in between each section. So this is one section of 20 words, and then this is another section of 20 words. So now that we have our 20 words, you can pick whatever kinds of words that you want to, okay? So I'm going to save this as word search. And now I'm going to download it as a CSV. So the CSV file is very easy. Boom. Comma separated values. That's what that means. .csv. That's what I want. Okay. So I'm going to download it as that. So now I can come back over and go into PuzzleWiz and select the files. And if you ever get confused, you can always look at the example file. As a matter of fact, let's just take a look at it. So this is what the sample sheet looks like. And as you can see, they did all these different sections. They did smaller sections just for an example, because that's what it's for. It's not for you to take it and then make it your own. Just use this type of thing as an example if you ever get stuck. Okay. So there's the example there, but I'm going to put my own file in there. So I just put that file in there, and now I can choose whether or not I want solutions and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm going to put the solutions and match the puzzle and solution page numbers. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And my document is currently being processed, and it's not going to take long because this isn't a lot of pages. As you can see, it's already ready. And this is what my word search looks like. So as you can see, it was super easy. These are the words that they have to find. If they ever get lost, boom, there are the solution pages right there. BookBalt has a lot of different options. Again, they have not just these types of puzzles, but they have lots of other puzzles. So just for the sake of this video, I'm going to say that that was everything that I wanted in my activity book, and I'm going to put it together now. Let me go back to BookBalt Designer. And from here, I'm going to do the interior. So 6x9, and however many pages you did, make sure that's consistent. Make sure all the pages that you created are able to go into that book. Okay. The puzzles that I did today did not equal 24. Just make sure it's consistent when you do it. Okay. I just did it to speed up the process. So to upload those puzzles I created, I'm just going to click upload, and then I'm going to pick the files that were downloaded to my computer. Now, you don't want all of your puzzles to be together, like all the mazes together and then all the word finds together. No, that's boring. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click a page and then add it, and then just basically stagger them through. So from here, I'm going to add this first puzzle. And then I'm going to go to this next one, and I am going to add my first crossword puzzle. I only added 2 word finds. So this is just a quick little example. And then, you know, you can add your answer pages. So from here, I'll do solutions, and then this, and, you know, all that stuff. So this is just for an example. Okay. I would be way more cautious if I was actually putting this book out. Okay. But this is what it looks like. As you can see, I have my pages all staggered. And from there, I click bleed 6x9, and then I can download it. There's the file right down here. That's when I can upload everything to Amazon KDP. So this is what Amazon KDP looks like. And from here, I'm going to go to paperback, because it's the kind of book that we want, is a paperback. And from here, I'm going to say space activity book. So I just did a quick little thing just to show you. I own the copyrights. And then from here, your keywords. And that's where that research that we did for BookBalt will come into play. And I didn't mention BookBalt actually has KDP Spy. So it's an extension that you can put onto Chrome, and you can actually spy on your competitors, and you can find top keywords and all that good stuff. So from there, we could choose the categories. So mine is, I'm just going to say science. Now I'm going to save and continue. And you definitely want an ISBN, because that's how your book is going to sell. That's how they keep track of that stuff. So ask them to assign you a free KDP ISBN. You could do that. And then from there, the publication date will be the date that you're putting the book out. And for the type of interior, stick with the white paper, because the other colors are going to cost you more money, or should I say it'll cost you a bigger cut of the money that you can get in. So just stick with the black and white. Okay. Unless you want to do something extra special. Okay. But yeah, this is 6x9. That's already there. I did bleed for PDF. I'm going to do a matte book. And matter of fact, I'm going to do glossy because a lot of kids like the glossy. So here you'll upload the paperback manuscript, which I just did. And that is the interior of the book. So that interior that we downloaded on BookVault, it's already ready to go. You just upload it. I'm going to upload that cover. So my preview is ready and this is what it looks like. Now, listen, if this was a real book, I definitely would have known to like stay within the confines of these lines. So just so you know, this is just for example purposes. As you saw, I just threw this together really fast because actually I had to hurry up and do something with my daughter. Okay, so forgive me. Okay, but yeah, this is similar to what I'm actually going to put out. And remember, I was saying, make sure this area right here stays clear because you wouldn't want an image being covered up by this barcode. So remember that. Like I said, I just threw the interior together. Okay. But yeah, this is what it would look like. So as you can see, the puzzles are within the lines. It's all good. And that's why I love BookVault because I mean, come on now. How would I have done this without BookVault? I have no idea. I don't know. I wouldn't have. Okay. So all this looks good. Okay. Cause remember, like I said, this isn't anything that I'm really going to put out, but I'm going to approve this. Okay. And after you previewed it, then you can see like all the specs, all the details here and how much that book would cost to print. So the final page would be the rights and the pricing and stuff. So you would set your price. And as you can see, the rate, this is the amount of royalty that you will get for your books. It's 60%. Okay. And then from here, boom, you publish it and you are good. All right, y'all. So we leveled up. I showed you how to make those activity books and puzzle books so easily with BookVault. Don't forget to use my code DealFindingDiva. It's one word to get 20% off the lifetime of your membership, whether you get the monthly membership, the yearly membership, whatever. Make sure you use my code. But I hope this video gave you everything that you needed so that you can be well prepared to start making your puzzle books and activity books. So let me know in the comments, what kind of books do you plan to get started with? Me, I actually love crossword puzzles. So let me know again in the comments what you plan on starting with. And if you have any questions or comments, please drop them down in the comment section. And just so you are aware, if you have any questions regarding how to use BookVault, again, they have videos on their platform and their customer service is awesome. Feel free to reach out to them. I don't work for BookVault, okay? So I can try to help you out as much as I can when it comes to showing you how to use the platform. But if you have any technical questions or anything like that, I highly suggest that you go directly to BookVault and find out the answer to your question. But other than that, I hope this video was helpful for you. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I will see you in the next video, y'all. Bye.